Hello, this is Danielle Mancuso, Associate Director of Student Life. This is a short presentation, 2 parts. The first part is a floor plan review of the proposed changes for the Multicultural Commons. The second part will be live footage from the Stevenson Union on the proposed spaces. So just to give you a good view on paper, and then sort of as much as we can through this video footage. We look forward to getting your feedback. Brittany, your ASSOU president, has provided a form for you. Please give us your feedback, please share it. Thank you for watching this video and for participating in this process. This is a floor plan of the Stevenson Union, and I'm gonna just take a few minutes to go through the proposed space for the Multicultural Commons in this format. So to give a point of reference, this is the main doors to the shared space. This is the Stevenson Union, the 3rd floor hallway. These are the big, large wooden doors that go into the shared space. This is the reception area where the student worker sits. You'll walk into the shared space. There's computers usually right here. Take a left, that's the women's coordinator's office, 307. The next office is Marvin's current office, 306. And then the last office is Alex's current office, which is 305. Then there's that hallway with the lockers and the door that goes out. And here is where the proposal begins. So this blue outline indicates new construction. And it would be a lounge area for the MCC, Multicultural Commons. It's approximately 14 by 14 feet. We would have windows on this wall, windows on this wall, and a door right here. So that door, you could exit right out into the hallway. If you go right, you're headed towards international programs and the stairwell. If you go left, you're headed towards student life, the Student Sustainability Center. Okay, so if you head in this door, this is another proposed space for the Multicultural Commons, so it would give two spaces, if you will. So this space is currently 303. It's currently a conference room. It has an AV closet in it, which protrudes out from the wall about 3 feet. What we're proposing is that we would just completely knock this closet out and make it a door. And that door would go into what is currently Alex's office within the shared space. We would ask Alex to relocate to Marvin's office, and Marvin would occupy this office so that the MCC and Marvin could stay connected. So when we head back into 303, we are looking at this wall, which leads into 303A, and there's a door. We're looking at removing this wall completely. This would create a very large space. So this is, it would be 22 feet long plus the 10.5 feet long. So about 32.5 feet long of space and about 13 to 14 feet wide. It's a significant amount of space. There are 3 windows that let daylight in, and you'll see that in the next video. This space with this space, and then the coordinator's office. So these 3 spaces together are about 520 square feet, and then the additional footage of the coordinator's office. So that is the floor plan of the proposed Multicultural Commons space. I'd like to take you live now to the Stevenson Union, where I'm standing all by myself. It's very quiet and I miss you. I'm standing outside of the shared space, so to give you a point of reference, the elevator's down there, the student life office is down there, and the main doors to the shared space are right there. And so this is that lounge area that's outside of the shared space that's often underutilized. And that's the second door of the shared space. So that 14 by 14 new construction that I was talking about is this area here right outside 303, and you can see international programs is down that way. So this area here is about 14 by 14 feet. It would be new construction. There would be windows, much like the way that looks. That's Marvin's office right there. So the windows would come down the walls. You just have to kind of imagine this being closed in. 14 by 14 is bigger than a lot of standard bedrooms in apartments and things like that. So it's a pretty good sized space. It's sort of like you could fit, I mean, this here would be one wall here. So we could really fit a good amount of couches and or computer stations or what have you, however you all want to envision this space together. So then you go into 303, that's this conference room here. This conference room has a window that does get some daylight. Here is that AV closet I was talking about. It protrudes from the back wall about 3 feet, so removing it is actually going to give you a little bit more space, and there'll be a door that goes straight into the coordinator's office, which is currently Alex's office, but we want to make it Marvin's office so that students would have direct access to the multicultural coordinator. So this space here is 13.5 by 22 feet, and then there's this wall here, this wall right there. And you got to imagine that wall will not be there. And so that is 303A. And 303A would go away and become all your space. So it would this would be an additional 10.5 feet in length, and it's 14 feet wide. So it would give you a little bit more room, actually, and you have some more daylight here. So this is the space. Total square footage would be about 520. The length of this space is, 22 plus 10.5, so about 32 feet long, which is a really good size space. So I hope you like this. Really want to hear from you. Please communicate with Brittany, with me. We'll be looking for your responses. Brittany has a form. Probably don't need to say all this on video, but please fill out the form. Give us your feedback. We want it. We want to make sure that we have a great space for y'all. Thank you and be well. I look forward to welcoming you back to the Student Union. Bye.